are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. A quick check now for starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from White?
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defender's all over him, just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And I don't think you can look past what a fearless player he is, too, guys. I mean, just look at all the charges he takes.
The Jazz in the midst of a road trip going into this one. They have had some success, but still a lot to prove, sitting 14 games out of the top slot.
Well, Kevin, it's the last time we'll see these guys this year. Remember, they only play each other twice during the regular season. And after that loss in the first game, I would expect them to be very motivated here early on.
Yeah, you know, going winless against any team, you don't want that on your resume. No sirree. So I think that in itself would be motivation enough to try to change things up.
So it's the Jazz now. Sexton defended by Smart. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report. And coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
In theory, yes. I mean, they're up against a team that can put up points in a hurry, so defense has to be a priority. We'll see if they can execute that game plan.
Well, you said it, Steve. I mean, this is an opponent that will test your resolve. You got to stay the course, and you can't vacillate much. You're going to have to absorb some body blows if you want to come out on top.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Milwaukee.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Outside, White. Tatum, defended by a gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Red hot, right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Here's Clausen. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Celtics ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Brown outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against San Antonio.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Now, here's Smart. He's now averaging 5 points a game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Clausen. Another miss by Utah.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Smart. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Dunn. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Celtics leading by 6. From the arc. No luck.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Pass to Jones. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Jones has got his first bucket of the night. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dropped it. Defended by Tucker. Pass to Williams. Shoots the three. And that one's good. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. He feeds it to Tucker. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Number 30. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish.
The end of the regular season is in sight. The Los Angeles Clippers go up against the New Orleans Pelicans this Saturday, 11:30 p.m.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Celtics leading by 9. And for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Jones. And it's Tucker in at the shooting guard position. The pass to Williams. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. But they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
And for the Celtics. And for the Jazz. They've got Jones. And it's Tucker in at the shooting guard. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Horford. Rejected by Jones. And for Boston. Pass to Dunn. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing that has led to wide-open long-range shots. That's why we see the great numbers from the three-point line.
And the Jazz making a change here.
Now a chance, Kevin, to take a look at how the Jazz fared over the last month. 5th in rebounding, 17th in steal. As far as shooting the three goes, not too well. The bottom third of the league. Certainly not a strong suit for this team.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. I mean, this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Anderson. And it's done with the one spot.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Jazz trail by 10. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Dropped it. Makes it off the glass.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
And pushing it out. Here's Boston. Plays it in off the breakaway.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Just making it look easy out there the way they're running.
Dunn passes to Gay. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at Boston. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close on the postseason. And of course Milwaukee. Right on their tail, trying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
You know, looking at the Celtics, they've been just as tough as everybody expected coming into this season. I mean, one of the teams with a legit chance in my mind to win it all.
Then with the playoffs rapidly approaching, Clark, this is what you work all season for. They've got to be excited and prepared for the challenge.
Anderson, defended by Muscala. Utah gets it back. Now the feed to Tucker. He passes to Anderson. Right side, Williams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, he brings a much-needed toughness, both inside and also setting screens. And that's something he does that frees his teammates up for open jump shots.
Something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right. And that one's good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Stolen. He dishes it to White. Rejected by Olynyk. Shoots it. And the jumper falls for him. 6 points for him. Celtics leading by 14. Now Smart. He has 5. White drives in. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Olynyk. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Celtics up.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is Toronto leading against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Some good action there in the third, and we still got a close ball game. And another one also in progress. For the Cavaliers, a closely contested game against the New York Knicks. A pair of buckets keep them back in the second quarter. And a look here at the other NBA action. For the Nets over in Brooklyn, they've got a tight game against Atlanta. Game up in the air with the second quarter underway. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return, a view of the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston.
Well, a good quarter there for Williams. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Jazz trail by 16. Our second half of basketball. And presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. We've got White. Also Smart out there. Williams is out there with Brown. Outside, White. Back to Brown. The shot will not go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Brown sets a screen for Williams. Off the inbound pass. Second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Celtics have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 18. Knocked loose. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Brown kicks to White. Back to Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Shoots. And it's White with the rebound.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Well, they recover it. Williams dishes to White. Kicks to Brown. Jacks up a 3. That's good. 10 points for him.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Sexton, defended by Smart. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Markin. The step back jumper is good.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
White left side. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And it's sent back by Smart.
He's going to have to find the range. He has not scored in this quarter.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 12 points for him.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Poke loose. They push it up 4-on-3. And they're running. Here's Marketing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Hope they get it back. Dishes it to Horford. Second chance shot. Gets it to go. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Clausen. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Here's Smart. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And the Jazz making a change here. Second free throw, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dunn. Sexton, light covering. Jones backs down. Rebounded by the Celtics. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Tatum. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already...
On Tap Friday, April 1st, the Dallas Mavericks go on the road.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of hard shots generated.
Taking a look at the Jazz.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
He kicks to Tucker. Puts up a three. Rebound by Williams.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Tatum. True on the 14-footer.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for them today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brogdon, defended by Tucker. Number 30, drains it from beyond the arc.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to the offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Tucker. Offensive offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And he is still scoreless. It looks like he doesn't even want to be out there.
Brogdon. The shot's good from making the play.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Brogdon. Tatum gets it to go.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Jazz have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Picked them clean. Feeds to Williams. It's picked off. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. The dish now to Tucker. Releases. And he connects with the jumper. Here's Boston now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Williams. Brogdon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Number 30.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Stolen away. Here's Dunn. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Both free throws good from Dunn. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He feeds it to White. There's the 3. Shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. Dunn passes to Anderson. Knocks it loose. Six on the shot clock. Utah is getting off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, White. Here's Richard. No good from outside. The full court play. Offline. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
I wonder if I take you there. Would you believe in fairy tales?
I'm not afraid.